This is a HeadGum podcast.
Let me put my shades on.
Okay, first off, we'll get to the shades. Second of all, look, back to the first off, I know you didn't start the podcast seeing that my drink was not in my hands.
The podcast actually is started. As you can see the waveforms.
I can see it, but I don't know why you thought it would be a guy. Okay.
My shades are on right now. Sam came in my room the other day, dropped these shades off, and they look dope, so I put them on.
Well,
I
he
stay
forgot
strapped.
his shades in here?
I stay strapped is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, see, Darren, if you were really cool...
Which I am.
You would have let the shades speak for themselves.
This is a podcast. They can't see me. So what do you expect, huh? You think I'm doing this for you,
I want
Will?
that to be my text message ringtone.
This is a podcast.
This is a podcast. They can't see me.
You think I'm doing this for you, Will? You think? Right now I'm wearing these shades. You know why?
Why?
Because it's even... Wait, hold on. Put these shades on. Look how dark it is.
hold on.
I can barely even see you.
Oh, okay, hold on one second.
It kind of makes it a little spooky.
Man, what the fuck? I'm pissed off now.
You instantly go into a character.
What?
What you pissed off about?
I'm mad about... Let me tell you, Sway, I got the motherfucking answers.
Yo, Kanye, what do you mean, man? This is all love. I'm just trying to get that... I'm just trying to talk to you, bro. Kanye, chill out, bro.
Can I tell you something? Do you remember when you watched the Kanye video of him doing that with Sway?
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Back when we lived on Roscoe.
Uh-huh.
I did not watch it because I was like, man, what is this? I'm so sad I didn't watch that.
I was telling you, too.
And you were like,
this shit is lit.
Okay, let me tell you about Charlemagne. I love Charlemagne. I think that man is crazy. I think he says some shit he does not have to. And
Charlemagne straight up told Kanye, your album is whack.
To his face.
Oh, God, who can do that?
To his face. And, like, you can't, if you have a friend who just came, I sung some songs on a record, and you know that shit's trash.
And you tell them to their face?
You just can't, you can't do that to a friend. How are you going to do that to Kanye West? And even if you don't like him.
Your point is it's hard to even do that to a friend.
Oh shit, I gotta take these off.
Give me that shit.
It does look cool in
Give
there.
me my goddamn shades back, bitch!
I'm so sad I broke my circular one.
Someone told me you had a legendary bitch in the comment section below.
You didn't have to bring it up.
No, of course I'm gonna bring that shit up. You think I'm not gonna bring that up? That's the best comment I've ever got.
Man, can I explain the experience that we just had, speaking of the Starbucks drink that is now in my hand?
Oh yes, please do.
So before the podcast...
Wait, y'all, I don't know if y'all know, we're in the future.
We're in the future. You said, let's go to Starbucks.
No, tell them, Will.
You said, let's go to Starbucks.
No, I mean, you tell them.
I just want to talk about a specific incident.
I want you to tell them. All right? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're lit. All right, now you're ready. Tell them.
Okay, so, and I just want to point out the fact that we were on our way there, and we got there, and we ordered the Starbucks drink, and you said, hey.
The drive-thru.
At the drive-thru, and you said, hey, give me a Rice Krispies.
Right.
And I said to the man, I said, hey, do you have any Rice Krispies? You fucking set me up.
I don't know how that means I set you up. That's
you
a normal
know that
thing.
Shit's not called Rice Krispies at Starbucks.
How the fuck would
It's
I
called
know
a
that?
marshmallow something. A marshmallow bar.
So wait, in what world did I set you up then?
You
What did I
said
set
you wanted
up
to
for?
embarrass me.
So because you said Rice Krispies instead of marshmallow
Now
bar,
I look like an uncultured fuck. He's like, you heard him correct me? He said,
Yeah.
no, it's the marshmallow bar. Bitch!
You sounded so dumb, he had to turn on the video mode.
Okay, yeah. Okay, after that got crazy and that was weird. And then the Starbucks guy, it was no longer a regular thing you talk into. It looks like a giant iPad, and a video came up of the guy that we're ordering the food from. Because he said, I can see you, and he saw that you had Catacomb.
Straight up shaming us.
And I was like, what? They have video now? And I was like, why would they do that?
He was like, I could see your friends making eyes at you. I think he wants two. No, sir, I think we just want one. No, I think you want two. No, I think we just want one marshmallow bar.
Another one.
What about for your dog? Does your dog want a marshmallow bar? No, he's actually got a weak stomach, and he shits out blood if he eats human food.
Oh, my God. But, hey, let's shout out one time to Catacomb because he hasn't shat blood in a while. Okay.
We finally fucking did it.
Yeah.
God damn. We haven't done that in a minute. Catacomb, can I say I'm proud of you? Like, you straight up, yeah, like, for real. Yeah,
Look at him.
He's giving me eye contact
Every
right now.
time I see Catacomb, I want to take a photo of him.
But he always looks so mad. But really, on the real Mac, look at me.
Yeah.
You've gone through the trash, like, what, 6 times? You ate a whole bag of fucking beef jerky? Yes. You broke through that box, ripped out a package, ripped open the package, and ate all the beef jerky. And you didn't get sick.
We are thankful to you.
That's some dope shit. Thank you.
Now, okay, we gotta move to a new place, And this place has
What? Hold on.
free-
I'm worried about this. What is this stuff?
Oh, it's something new every fucking day. Now it's Grey Guys.
Let's pause it. All right. I might have messed
Okay.
up 3 times.
3 times.
3 times. Yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
Let's hold on. Did I mess up again?
Oh God.
I thought I messed up the 4th
Jesus
time.
Christ.
Hey, you just got to be sure, all right? I'm not going to
Okay.
record 60 minutes and then realize that I didn't hit record.
We almost recorded over some of your vocals.
All right, you were saying we have to move?
Yeah, we gotta move because I wanna be in a place that has a lot of stores and like I don't know, like just things to go to, so I can walk catacomb around. I love being outside, man.
I was actually thinking right when we were going to Starbucks, what if when our lease ends, Sam and Steve just move out and then we just have the rent and we have so much space? But then I was like, oh, there's a bunch of bullshit restaurants near us.
There's a bunch of bullshit restaurants. No, I gotta be somewhere where I can try some sweet geely
What the hell is Sweet Geely?
Italian food.
My
man.
phone just told me that I have therapy tomorrow. Thanks, phone, for bringing me down. That I have
Not a bad
issues
thing.
in
It's
real
not
life.
a bad thing.
Oh, thank you.
I'd say even if
Steve
you're happy,
Jobs.
you should see a therapist.
Hell yeah, 100%. Wait, what was Steve? What were you saying? Ghibli? What is that?
I don't know. I made it up some food. But
I swear to God, if you make up one more word on this podcast,
that's because I'm expressing it 100%.
I'm gonna call your mama, and she's
Oh,
gonna bend
God.
you over her knee.
Oh God.
You know what happens when you get bent over your knee?
Man, my mom is so old. What's she gonna do? If my mom slapped my ass, her wrist would fall off, and I'd be like, "Oh, mommy, I'm so sorry."
Have you ever been bent over a knee and smacked?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh, Poppy Chulo. Goddamn, my motherfucking dad.
He bent you over?
Yes,
He beat your ass?
he's from Louisiana.
Oh,
Yes, he did.
Do you ever get a switch?
No, he never got me with anything. Man, my dad's cool. Like this is in the past. This is the '90s, early '90s.
In the 90s, you could do whatever.
In the '90s, you could. In anything was. Did I? What did you? Okay, Darren. Why? Why? What are you doing?
I did. All I'm doing is adjusting. You were coming in hot in my ears. All right. All right. You think I'm an engineer, a podcaster, a rapper, a producer? You think I'm all this shit? You think I can? What do you think? I'm Superman in my
Trying to
car?
win a Grammy?
Can't this
Okay,
fucking
Darren,
bitch?
let's say one day you win a Grammy. Okay, let's imagine this.
You mean when I win a Grammy?
Okay, when you win a Grammy, we're in tuxedos and shit. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Do we both go up there?
I thought we decided that you go up there for me
Oh yeah.
and you give the speech, and when you win, I'll go up and give a speech.
Yeah. People,
No
when
one
I
will
tell people I want to win a Grammy, they're like, "How are you going to do that? You fucking idiot, bitch! Suck my dick and die." And I'm like, "No."
Tell them how you're gonna do it
Because you can win one for comedy.
for a comedy album or what? Is
Yeah, I think Chris Rock has one. I know Jimmy Fallon has one. I'm gonna do it somehow.
it? Jimmy Fallon's
I don't
been
know
fucking
how.
up.
I would love to win a Grammy because after you win a Grammy, then you can talk shit about how you don't care if you got a Grammy or
Yeah.
not.
I mean,
Like Drake just said, I give 2 fucks where the Grammys go, and Kanye is always like, I trade my Grammy back just to have my granny back, or other way around.
yeah, but
It's cool.
If they never won a Grammy, they would not.
Yeah,
be saying
no,
that
hell
shit.
no, you and me saying that shit.
I think it's real. Okay, do you think it's cooler when people go up there and give like a long, thought out speech, or when it's like very short and brief?
brief.
All right, thank you, peace.
Yeah.
I think
But
it's cooler like that too.
I don't like it when the speeches are very, very well rehearsed, but I guess you'd be very nervous going up there saying.
I mean, let's be real. SourceFed knew when they won an award for a certain show.
Weren't supposed to announce that.
I'm gonna keep it 100. They for sure know. They're A-list celebrities. Like they don't know they're gonna win the shit.
Oh, yeah, I guess they. No, I mean, would they?
They're like, Jay, you gotta be here because you won.
Yeah. Because they would be so embarrassed. That,
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
They
yeah.
have to tell 'em.
Yeah.
So that's why some of them write this long.
You can go watch the videos and see which one did we look like we won. We know, okay, I don't think I can be saying this bullshit. If I lose my fucking job or somebody gets sued over you, Darren, I swear to God, I'm gonna be mad.
If you raise your voice and point at me in my room ever again,
Okay, I'm sorry.
You best believe I'm gonna fucking pull your ass outside. I'm gonna treat you up real quick. You ever been treated up?
I'm trying to envision you treat me up. I see me there, and I don't look too happy. And
Of course you don't look happy.
And then your fist is balled up into a ball. Inside it is my shirt. Oh, you could be doing that move too that you do where you just hold it back. You know what? I'm surprised you haven't noticed.
What?
Since I've been in your room. What's it been like? 15 minutes? 20 minutes?
Yeah. What'd you do? Some shit?
As you can see here, I've knocked over 2 shoes. A boot.
That's
and
a ritual
shoe.
at this point. I can't even be mad anymore.
It's yeah. And oh, these are nice boots too.
So this is the She Didn't Text Back podcast. Put my boots down. I'm Darren Gerdner, Darren Von Gerdner, DVG. Hit me with it.
I'm William Haynes. Trade it up, bitch.
What up? Come on, got a nickname. Where's your Boy
Uh,
Lips Jr. coming
That's
at you?
not me. That's not me. I'm the kid.
If you meet Will in the future in person, don't call him by Will. Don't say William Haynes. I don't even want you to say, "Are you the guy from SourceFed?" I want you to say, "Hey yo, Boy Lips Jr., what up?"
I swear to God, if anybody yells at Boy Lips Jr., I'm gonna be pissed.
We got a lot of Yellowbird tweets. You're gonna get a lot of, "Hey yo, Boy Lips Jr.,
Why would you marginalize me like that?
Because I want to see you.
All right, when you see Darren say,
Yo,
"Hey,
what up,
Filipino!"
DBG? Yeah, what up, DBG? What's up? What's up? What's good, baby?
Act like you're a fucking black guy.
Oh, that's a dream. I released a music video called Flip a Switch.
Shit.
If you haven't heard it yet, go over to youtube.com/Darren Von Gardner. Check it out. All right, Will's on the track. He's not in the video because I was ashamed.
All right, next time, if you let me get on another track, I'll do better, okay?
He'll do better work.
I'll do my vocal. I will get better. That's not what I meant to orate. I will orate. I'm sorry.
Okay, look, people.
I'm doing a lot of yelling today. I apologize.
Like, to be 100, I wrote the song, and then I was like, hey, there should be some, like, spoken word type thing here. And this is when Will and I were living at our last apartment. And so I knocked on his room and I said, hey.
This was 2 years ago.
This is 2 years ago. Hey, yeah, it's weird how long ago this was.
Yeah.
Why the fuck? I slept on my fucking music. That's bullshit. I would have been way better if I would have just kept hustling. But now I'm on some shit where I never sleep. So, but anyways, I digress. I knocked on Will's door and I said, hey, I want you to be on the spoken word part. He's like, all right, cool. 2 minutes later has this thing written and then comes records it. Did it in 2 takes. So it wasn't like...
At Malik Beats, we'll remember that shit.
At Hitmakers, at Malik Beats, hit him up. Tell him I sent you. We got like a few comments, and the only reason I bring this up because I actually respect the guy very much. But people were like, "Oh, Will, you sound like Childish Gambino." Like that's a bad thing. Like people don't get inspiration from other artists. Like that's how the shit works.
Oh yeah, it was. I guess you could say that was a parody of the That Power thing.
But it's like you're inspired by him, so therefore you make art similar.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's because you respect him.
Yeah, I don't think anybody had a problem with it.
No,
I think it was
no,
people got
there
it.
was a lot of comments.
Really?
Yeah, there's a grip of comments. People saying, "Oh, this song's fucking garbage because Will straight up ripped off Gambino." It's like,
oh no, shit, I didn't see those comments. Hey, you can fuck me in the ass if you want. Hey, yeah, wait, how's that?
You can fuck me in the ass if you want.
Hey.
I think you got that shit all wrong.
You see, like I can sound like I'm a badass, but deep down inside, I'm a little bitch.
Listen to what he's saying.
Yeah.
He sounds tough, but he said, "Hey, you can come fuck me." Hey.
I don't know. Like, I want you to have a good time, and I know, like, I got a big ass. I've been told my whole life, and I know if you got a handful of it, you'd be feeling better, and you wouldn't be acting mad at me.
Will walked into my room naked the other day. I didn't like
it.
That.
It was a joke.
I didn't like it.
It was a joke for only you, and I was not naked. I had a sock over my dick.
So yeah, you were naked then.
No. If there's a sock
Did
over
I
my
see
dick,
bare ass?
Okay, I will take this to court with you, motherfucker. Okay,
Who said anything about me suing you?
See,
I got more money than you anyways.
I swear to God.
Oh.
I just took off the lid to my fucking... I'm gonna make so much fucking money! Alright? I don't know where I'm gonna get this shit from, but
as he's screaming, he's backing away from the mic because he's feeling it.
Look, I'm gonna go up to the grocery store and I'm saying, man...
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pull my gun out, of course. I'm gonna say, you better put a lot of money on my back.
Sir, we just cleared out the register. There's only $20 in there.
I'll take it and go.
I mean, it's in quarters. Are you cool with that?
Look, you look like 14. Why don't you take it, get some of this acne medicine?
I'm so glad I didn't have acne as a kid. Now, for some reason, turned 25 and now I got fucking acne. I don't know how that works.
It's not even bad, Darren. You just feel that way. It's because you see it up close. Look, I look at you more than anyone else, and you're fine.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Ava looks at me a lot.
But she, like, you know...
Catacomb looks at me the most. Let's be real.
Catacomb looks at... You know when he goes...
Sam also looks at me a lot, too. He, like, comes in here when I'm sleeping
I'm telling
you.
Okay, this is how you know if you have acne or not, or something is on your face.
Like, I don't know.
When you're talking to someone, and they go...
I can't tell what you're doing. You're a little far and it's dark in this room.
Oh, hold on. And they go like this.
Oh, shit, now he's getting closer. What are you doing?
When they look you in the eye and then they keep looking at something else on your face.
Okay, so I have like this weird thing of like always being afraid that there's something, like I have like a fucking like something in my teeth or like a booger in my nose or some shit. So when I'm talking to people and we're making eye contact and they like wipe their nose or like fix their teeth or fucking do something. I always
Yeah.
think that it's like a subtle hint to me that I have some
Yeah.
shit. So I'll take out my phone and like put it like in selfie mode. And look.
You know,
You can't fight in the ass. What
this
is
is
that?
how you can tell like how people of all levels of confidence struggle with that same thing, and this is how you can tell if they're one of the people who are worried that they have something on their face, especially if they just ate. If you were talking to somebody and you go like this, they'll naturally do the same thing.
Yeah, everyone will do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think that's like an insecurity thing. Well, I mean, it could be, but I think everyone will do that.
Yeah.
Because they think like you're trying to tell them.
Yeah.
Because it also if you're at dinner with your friend and they have food all up in their teeth, we experienced this once. I don't know if you recall what I'm talking about.
It's not even funny.
Will had to walk out the restaurant.
Because I was young.
Will straight up this was 9 months ago. No, not even. This was 6 months ago. Will walked out the restaurant.
It was 7 months ago, if you want to be specific, and we've talked about this before.
And it was at 3:30.
We were getting food with a woman that I liked, and she liked me. And we were talking, having a good time, and she loves to laugh. I love it when they love to laugh. And she had a big old spinach in her teeth. And that shit was the funniest thing that I've ever seen in my life.
So Will walked out the restaurant.
So I walked out the restaurant. I walked out. I knew that because you know, like I don't like to lie, and I knew that I could not get around that.
Well, I mean, it's very hard to tell people that. I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's because I feel like, because it's for me at least, I feel like I'm embarrassing them, even though I'm not trying to. I'm trying to help them. And most people will be like, "Oh, thank you. I don't want to look like an idiot."
Yeah.
But it's hard to tell them just as much as it is hard that you're the one with the fucking spinach in your teeth.
Yeah.
I hate life. All right. That's why I'm not trying to go to any restaurants with any of y'all fools, because I know you're trying to catch me slipping.
Oh, I'm trying to catch you slipping.
I know you're trying. You and Steve with your goddamn Snapchat out 24/7 trying to record.
Oh,
Show.
God, man. What kind of buckety shit am I going to get into this week?
Buckety?
Yeah.
What the hell's buckety?
I don't know, man.
You trying to make up ducats?
I'm feeling strange right now.
like what?
I
Explain
don't
it.
know what's going on with me personally.
Give me
I
four
feel like I'm
words
out
that
of things to say.
Really?
Yeah, for the first time in my life, I'm like, oh, shit, what am I going to talk to Darren about? You better
William?
come up with some shit. Throw
William?
something on the table.
Tell me the four. Don't worry, I'll lead this. All
Okay,
right.
all right.
It's all good. Tell me the four. Give me four adjectives of how you feel right now.
Anxiety.
Okay, that's
Self-conscious.
okay. We're at 2 right now.
Jewish.
Okay, Jewish. That one's new. I haven't heard you say that you felt that way before.
Secretion.
Secretion. Now let's focus on that last one because that word makes me uncomfortable. Now, what do you feel secreting from you?
Private. Juices for you.
Will's on some weird shit right now. I'm not really sure.
What if you woke up in the middle of the night to a knock on your door
I wouldn't like it.
and it was me? And I had a look in my eye that you just couldn't understand. And you knew it was me. It was my body, at least, but you can see a distance in my eyes. And I had a mason jar in my hand, and it was filled with a white liquid. And I said, in a new voice you never heard, I made mook mook for you. Place it in your hand and then left.
I make mook mook. Is that sperm?
Yes.
I would be very scared. I would think you were possessed. Okay.
And then I said, just got you on Vitaly prank show.
Can we talk about you and your car thing as of late, or is that something you want to keep private?
Yeah, no, we can talk about
Okay,
that.
so-
Everybody in my life has been asking me.
Okay, so we live in a house.
Yes.
We're fortunate enough to live in a 2-story house.
Yes.
And we have a garage.
Yes.
And Will parks his car in the garage.
Uh-huh.
And he has this new thing that he discovered, I want to say, maybe 3 weeks ago?
I don't think it was even that long. Maybe it has.
2 weeks ago, 3
2
weeks ago, whenever it was.
Okay. Look, I am absolutely insane. Everything that everyone does, I do, but I do it differently. I have been sitting in my car and spending my time in there.
He just sits in there,
It
in the
is
garage.
so comfortable. I've been waiting for this since I got a car. I tried to do it when I first got a car, and I was like, oh, it's too hot. And now the weather's gone down. The temperature's gone down. And it's almost perfect enough for me to just hang out in there completely.
And he hangs out in there and he goes on his computer.
I write emails, I write videos, I listen, because, okay, it's like I'm in a
We have a
sound-
whole house and a backyard.
But
2
no,
stories.
I remember this used to be me in the backyard. I was like, oh, this is so private. No, the ultimate privacy is my car. no one can hear anything I can say, and I can't hear anything that anyone can say. Because, I get distracted very, very easily. If I, like, hear a person in the house, like, say something, I'll just, think about it, or a sound, and just, it's too much. But in a soundproof
I'm surprised
box,
you don't make more Snapchats in there. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of you in there.
I think because I get focused on my work a little bit.
Really? That's
Yeah.
like your private zone.
Yeah, it's my private zone. I really just start to, like, do what I used to be able to do in the backyard. It's just, like, talk out loud and just, like,
Did it get too cold or something for the backyard? Or what?
No, we started getting home and it's dark now outside.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The fucking sun's down.
Yeah.
That's the thing we were talking about. Like, all right, guys, as you're aware, this year has flown by.
So fast. Especially since we started doing this podcast.
And, it's getting closer to the end of the year.
Oh, you're talking about...
Everyone's birthday has passed at this point.
And the block is fucking hot, isn't
Everyone's getting real tense up in here.
Everybody's getting real tense.
Up real tense. It's about the time of the year where everyone gets real tense, especially when you get, it's end of the year, but Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
You got that stress. You got to buy
the
gifts for your
stress.
loved ones.
Thanksgiving.
You got Thanksgiving. You got people to please.
Mm-hmm.
The birthdays are gone, but the holidays are near. So
Yes.
the tension is high, and I can feel it. And I'm just sitting back watching, chilling.
I'm watching and chilling, too.
I don't want to be a part of any drama for the rest of the year. I just want to watch it because
Me
that shit
too.
is so much more
Because
fun.
I love watching all this drama. I got involved in some drama today.
Oh, did you not?
I
huh?
had a son of a bitch text me and say, I don't like when you did this. I don't like when you did this. Motherfucker. In the words of Drake, if you want to do it, we can do it on your turf.
So you always quote
If
and
you-
reference Drake lyrics, and they oddly always fit.
They do always
Yeah,
fit.
and I'm like, oh, okay, that was good.
Yeah.
You pulled that one out. That was
Yeah, and I'm just tired. When people have issues with me, we can talk it out, or we can put it on wax. That's all I gotta say.
Will told me he'll. No, I don't think I could. Will said, "I'll meet you in I'll meet you in your room. I'll meet you in my room. I'll meet you anywhere.
I'll meet you wherever you want to go."
Sometimes Will's like something. Okay, so Will likes to talk, as you're aware.
Yeah.
And I would say like 80% of the time, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll jive with that. I'm down with that. I agree with that. And then there's that other 20. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying?
It's like I go into this.
Who took my fucking phone?
Oh my god! It's right. Catco has it.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Oh god, that's
I'm
how
sorry.
people are.
Excuse me. Wow.
That's how people are for real.
Why do you listen to this podcast? Like,
Yeah.
this is a message directly to you. I'm speaking to you. Why?
Why?
Like, we yell a lot. This is nonsense. Why do you like
Yeah,
this
this
shit?
is pretty intense of a situation. I saw that show. What's it called? I cannot remember.
Room Raiders.
Not Room Raiders. Scary. Ooh, some people left Earth.
Fear Factor.
Yes, with Joe Rogan's.
Yeah. Shout out to Joe Rogan.
Shout out
if you don't,
to Joan
For some
Rogan.
reason, you don't listen to his podcast, go listen to it. His podcast is amazing.
That man can speak.
What were you saying about the Scary Show? The Truth or...
The Prestige. What's it called? The Leftovers. The Leftovers.
fuck that
I saw
show.
The Leftovers last night. Man, shit is intense.
Yeah. Too intense.
Too intense. Because I intentionally avoid dramatic TV. I can't take it. And partially because I love it, and it's so captivating, it's scary to me. I don't want to get drifted off into other people's lives. But I watched it, and it's so intense, and I'm like, life is like that too. I think maybe that's why I was prone to drama today. I'm like, wow, I need to.
And you, like, stood up for yourself, that's a weird thing.
Yeah,
That you don't do.
I usually don't do it. I'm
in the 4 years I've known you,
Yeah.
I've never seen you do that.
it was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I was like, something happened, and I was like, I am no longer. I was like, if I want to be the type of person I want to be, I can no longer be pushed over. I think.
And what person is that?
What?
What person you trying to be?
Oh,
Or want to be?
I've been telling everybody December.
Just what?
December.
You want to be December?
Marks the end of the current evolution.
No, I said what person do you want to be? And
That's what I'm saying. That person, December.
You want to be December?
I said, person goals, who I am goals. The December is when I want to end this one.
No, that's when you want to change. I'm saying who's
That's
the
when
person
it'll
that
be.
you ultimately want to be.
Oh, at the very end, I don't know. There are too many. Like there are like 5 different things that I want to be right now, and the 5 different people that I want to be.
Hit me
and I
with
love-
3 of them.
Oh God, I want to make the most abstract shit that has ever been created. The most deep down, I want to get on a canvas and I want to paint something hilariously scary but funny. That's one of them.
Okay, one.
Another one, Me currently, I love stand-up comedy. I want what happened.
Don't point.
Okay.
It's not,
I want
that's
to
rude.
be Chris Rock. I want whatever he was when I was a kid. That's what I want to be.
You already said stand up though.
Yeah, that's another one.
Oh,
and the
okay,
third
okay.
one is I want to be Jon Stewart. I want to be Jon Stewart for sure.
So host of like a politics show?
No, well, just a show in general. I want to have a show. Whatever Conan does, whatever Stephen Colbert does, and Jon Stewart, being able to entertain daily and just bring people their culture, I think there's something so beautiful in that.
What is the Jon Stewart thing that we saw on the internet today? He got like an HBO.
Oh, yeah, something on HBO. I don't know what he does, but
It's a 4-year contract. Did you see that?
is it 4 years?
4
Oh,
years. I mean, that's at least what this headline told me on the internet. I was like, God damn! Didn't he want to like take a break?
No.
People like him
He's
don't
addicted
ever
to it.
stop.
He's addicted to it. Like I told you, like something like Conan, Stephen Colbert, they're addicted to it. And can I be honest? I don't know if people. I also do a show called Politics Be Like. I put it on break for a minute because I wanted to focus on the People Be Like show, and But when I do that show, I was so busy, I loved it. And
show?
ever since I stopped
Politics?
doing it, I have this extra tick, this itch that is bothering me. And I think that's another reason why I've been so anxious lately, because I miss doing it. I couldn't put my full love into it and never sprouted into the show that I wanted it to be because I didn't have the time for it. But what I used to make, the small thing that I wanted to make, having that to exercise that was so good, and I miss it. And I'm anxious. And look at my leg never stops tapping.
Yeah, you don't look comfortable over there.
I'm fine.
You like hunched over, like you could be chilling in the chair, but you're like hunched over.
Remember the shit I said that happened to me last night, and then I think it's that I gotta handle my business tonight. I didn't handle my business last night. All right.
Didn't you do that when we got home?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you were doing.
Oh, once you do that, you can't work after that.
Oh, really?
You can't. You just people like to say, yeah, I'm gonna just, and then I'm gonna go do. No, you're not gonna do this shit. You're gonna.
Where do you honestly?
Huh?
Where do you honestly see yourself in 2 years?
Hopefully, doing what I'm doing now, but better.
So, as far as like you can source fed?
I always want to be making things on the internet. I don't know if I'll specifically be on SourceFed. I mean,
Would you be on the internet?
I'll be on the internet for sure doing something, but I want to.
What's your ideal? And I don't mean ideal as in, oh, I'm like Chris Rock. I mean like real, that could be realistic.
So I want to be on stand-up comedy tour. I want to, but strangely, it doesn't feel like enough to me. I need to be doing something different every day. I can't do the same material over and over again. The only way you can go on tour is, you got to have the material down.
Yeah.
I need to not be on stage. And I need to also do things like I want to have a TV show and doing stand-up at the same time. That would be.
Well, it's kind of like how Kevin Hart does his tour, but also does movies at the same time.
Yes, he does.
How the fuck is that possible?
Yeah, I want to do movies. I mean, if I could do movies, that'd be fucking incredible.
So you want to be on a comedy tour, but also have a sitcom or like a TV show?
TV show, and I also want to have a movie, and I want to make them all right now.
In 2 years, you think you can do that?
I don't know. I can choose one of those and see if I can hopefully do it.
I'm trying to think of anybody that we know, not personally, but on the internet or even personally, that 2 years ago they were somewhat successful, and then now they're like crossing over to mainstream. Do we know of anybody?
Could you say Casey Neistat?
No, because he's trying. I mean,
He's
he
doing
is
it.
very successful, but his plan is to stay on YouTube. Not that YouTube isn't the right
Crossed over into
platform, but
mainstream.
like,
Could you say Lacey Green?
yeah, I mean, she has an MTV show.
In
I would
her
say more like
industry.
Grace.
Grace, yeah. Oh boy, that would be
Damn.
incredible. If I got a TV show, the type of shit I would make, because I think honestly, since I come from an internet background, I know how to use a budget. I think a lot of people don't. That's what they give you these like. If you watch the Chris Rock show, which only had like 3 seasons, they had no budget, but it was still hilarious and good.
I've never seen the Chris Rock show. I've only seen Everybody Hates Chris.
No one has. I'm the only person that has ever seen.
Was
the
that
Chris Rock
HBO
show.
or?
HBO, yeah, and a long time
Oh,
ago.
so it's
yeah,
probably
it's
good
on the
then.
internet though. Like you've seen the How to Not Get Arrested by the Cops, right?
No.
That video has inspired me so much in my life.
I'm trying to figure out where I want to be, like a realistic goal in 2 years.
Where do you want to be, man? Tell me, baby.
I want to live on tour, but I don't know how big I am at that point.
I mean, it depends on what kind of tour you want to go on.
I want to be on Jeezy type tours.
And I mean, Shit.
which is like
That man
festivals.
goes on festivals. Man, I would love to. There's part of me that wants to do festivals too, stand-up comedy festivals. But I'm like, it would be so anxious.
You can see everybody because
You
it's
can see them.
daytime.
It's daytime. Oh,
And there's
that's scary.
100,000 motherfuckers out there. God damn.
That's too much.
You can die. You can be trampled. Like,
I was nervous to do a 100-person show the month ago. I was very nervous.
Yeah, but, start somewhere.
Oh yeah.
You know what? We had a friend that was telling us this. He was talking about money, but I think it kind of goes hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying once he hit a certain amount of money,
It all feels the same.
it all felt the same. I think the same with people or shows. Like once you hit
A certain
once
number.
you hit 3,000, well, maybe not that little. Once you hit like 4,000 people at a show, 4,000, 5,000 people at a show, it probably feels the same as like 15. And then once you hit 15, that 15 and like what 25 probably feel the same. After that, like you're
How do I
fucking
keep
queen
dreaming
size.
big? I feel like recently I've been lacking confidence in myself. How do I dream bigger? And I know I do to myself, but how do I do it outwardly? I've gotten afraid to say my dreams.
Really?
I know it seems like not really, but I feel like in myself I've been holding back a little bit.
I mean, I haven't heard you really speak about it in a minute.
And it's been a minute, huh?
I mean, I don't really go to people and tell them either, and I hate that about myself. I
Yeah.
hate that when people ask me about my music, I brush it off real quick. Real quick. I don't know why I do it, and every time I do it, I fucking punch myself, and I'm like, why the fuck did you do it? They're asking, they're
Yeah.
interested, talk about it.
Who the fuck is texting me?
God damn.
Was it me?
No, it was mine.
But who got mentioned by Raina Scully on Twitter?
Oh, you name dropping?
Well, the love. Shit.
Raina likes me more.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to stop doing that. When
Yeah.
people ask me about my music, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them exactly how I feel about it.
Do you know that the people in your life tell them about it more than you do? Like,
Wait, what?
I'm sure I talk about your music more than you do.
Oh, most definitely, because I never speak about it.
That's incredible, man. I mean, and I've stopped talking about my art too. I don't know what I've been. I mean, no, I've just been focusing on people be like, which is for sure my art as well. It's different.
I hated like certain aspects of making music, and music videos was one of them. It really bothered me, and I don't know, I had like a bad, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, just my mindset on music videos was off, and I didn't like it. But recently I was like, no, it's actually really fun. Like, yeah, it's a lot of work, and it's, tiresome, and I have to edit it, and
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Every excuse, but that shit's fun as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I enjoy it. And
Yeah. I love making videos. I don't know what it's like making a movie, but I do know that I do like making videos. I
mean,
want to make movies.
it's hard as fuck.
It's hard as fuck, but it might be even better. But you remember with the How to Survive a Party video I made? That's probably the funnest thing I've ever filmed. It literally wore me out.
The last crew and everything.
The last 3 takes, maybe I'll put them out someday, is just me exhausted. It's like, and it was amazing to do. And I don't know, I just want to always do things like that.
I think that
It's
in the future, we should probably hide cuts. I mean, it's really cool because it's like, wow, he really did that in one take.
Yeah.
But it sucks when like 98% of that take was perfect, and then that last
Yeah.
2% was like, you flubbed a word slightly.
Uh-huh.
Not that in your take you did or not, but I just remember when we were editing it,
Yeah.
it was like, that was like the bitch. Like, oh, this was almost fucking
This
perfect.
was almost perfect, but I forgot to say something.
I remember the best take. That we almost got through. Remember when Zach was going through the
and
doorway
then it dropped.
the camera
Yeah,
dropped and fucking almost dropped a red epic?
Yeah.
But that take, I remember being so funny. Your
Yeah.
opening was hilarious.
Yeah, I
But
remember
it's like,
too.
because it was one take, we had to fucking
And
scrap it.
I knew what I had to do. I knew exactly what I had to do that take again exactly. But for some reason I couldn't, because I was like, I've already done it. It won't be funny again.
Hold on. Can we go in on somebody really quick?
Who the fuck?
I got a direct message, and I don't know. First, I'll tell you what
Some
they
son
said.
of a bitch?
They said in all caps, "Where's the new podcast, bitch?"
Fuck
Their name
you.
is Caleb. Yo, Caleb.
Oh, hey.
Like, I'm recording this shit right now. How you gonna come at me sideways like that shit? You know that hurt my feelings.
It's right here,
You know, I opened up my DMs.
You didn't even.
For you.
You know what I think is weird
All
about
right.
you is that you don't turn off your phone before you put it down. You just like I turn mine off.
When you a real G like that, you don't care if the battery dies.
Damn.
All right? I don't need people to text me.
My phone could run out of battery in the Sahara Desert. I'm gonna find my way back.
I realized what 2 days ago. I don't like when people call or text me. Like if it's super okay. If you're not,
Don't call me
If
on
you're
my
not one of the
cell
3 or 4 people that text me on a day-to-day basis,
Who are those 4 people? Pink, Stink, Link, and Mink.
and dinkity dink.
That's
if
5
if
Dinkity Dink and Stink are Siamese twins. So.
exactly. If you're not
I'm
one
sorry,
of
that's
if you're
not
not
a
one
good
of those
one.
people, don't text me. Don't call me. Send me an email. That's fine because I just like I don't.
That speaking of that, okay, I'm gonna be honest. My next higher production video, said I wanted to have done in November. I've been avoiding having a phone call with the DP and the director for a month now. We've been playing
Why?
phone call tag because if you ask me why, I'll say because
I did ask you why.
I mean, if my answer, if I was a regular person who didn't overanalyze everything, would say, yeah, we just been emailing and we just been playing phone tag. Real reason is I keep scheduling it and then I don't do it.
Isn't the script already done?
Yeah, I'm just afraid to do it. I'm
For
I'm
what?
afraid it's gonna come out weird, and I'm not even giving it a try because it's hard. I'm afraid.
Oh,
to
that the
fail.
call will come out weird or the video?
The video will come out weird. But I mean,
Who the fuck cares? Then make another one.
yeah, that's true. Also, I might not. I don't have the budget for this one. Okay, but I'm just fine.
Will's going through it in life right now.
I truly am going through it in life right now.
Caleb, I
Real
was
shit
joking.
popping with my family too.
Caleb, I was joking. Shout out to you.
Was that not relevant? Was that not
Real shit
relevant?
with my family too.
Did I not tell you before we started this podcast?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
always relevant.
Let's read some emails. How do you feel about that?
What if it's hoes?
Nah, let's just read some emails instead. Damn, you picked long ones, man. What do you think? I know how to read and shit.
Man,
You know, I'm 80% of the words I'm guessing, right? You know I'm guessing.
You're guessing.
Yes. Dear Will and Darren.
I need you to sit like this.
No, you look so uncomfortable. It's making me uncomfortable.
It's not, but this is how I get into my recesses.
No, I'm fine how I'm sitting. Thank you very much.
Do you think there's anybody that speaks my language? You know, Dick.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm supposed to be talking like this in the mic, huh? Have I been talking like this?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay,
Well,
look.
just look how nice it sounds when you're real nice and close.
Hey, everybody. This is me, William Haynes. Check out 106 KMEL.
He meant Boy Lips Jr., but it's okay. I'll let it slide. Before we move on to the email portion, Will, do you got any announcements you have to make?
Oh, hell nah.
If you want to leave us a nice review on iTunes, it helps us. So if you can do that, we'd appreciate that very much. But don't feel pressured. Just if you bored, we're right now we're like at 700 reviews.
Yeah.
700 of you people went and reviewed our little podcast. And we appreciate the
We
fuck
appreciate
out of you.
the fuck out of it. Okay, so at first when we first started doing this podcast, it just didn't feel legitimate.
Yeah, it really didn't.
It really
Especially, I want to say 90% of the people don't know that Will and I had a podcast maybe 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
We did like fucking 6-7 episodes, but uploaded
Only
like maybe
3.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
We actually did one with our friend Sam, and we never posted it.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
And we were getting ratings, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But 700 ratings, then it's for real, right?
That's a fuckload.
And we appreciate them because they only make the show, help us with the show. And it's just, it's incredible. And
I'm trying to get this podcast, not that it deserves it, but I'm trying to get this podcast on the top 10 comedy podcasts.
Yeah.
I don't know how, it's really weird because YouTube, you can see how many views channels are getting and be like, okay, if I get 100,000 and they get 500,000, I can maybe be at their level in like 2 years. But like podcasts, the numbers for what people get on their podcast isn't available.
Yeah.
At least I don't think it is. I mean, I know what our numbers are, but I don't know what Joe Rogan is. Joe Rogan is one of the biggest podcasts, but I don't know how many people fucking listen to that.
It's just like rankings and things.
Right? So it's all pretty much based on ratings. So if you want to rate your boys,
Rate your boys.
go ahead. We will appreciate that
Oh,
shit.
God.
I read it all the time, and I'm always watching.
I'm trying to figure out which show
Six
to put
God
my
is always
sister
watching.
on.
Table Talk, the podcast. Any people be like, what are you talking about? Any of them? Imagine her on a white wall. That shit would be hilarious.
Oh, God. Can my sister even read a teleprompter?
So
I'm
this
down to
one,
being mean to her. My sister's intelligent.
This one's from. Can you say it? Yeah, Javier Barreto. I think that's how you pronounce it. Subject is Dear Fresh Brothers. Dear William and Darren, this is that dude who snaps you from Vancouver. Just wanted to congratulate you both on your current and upcoming projects. Darren, Flip a Switch is fire.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Will, you coming at me? You trying to be me? Will, I can't wait for your especially to come out.
Especially special.
Is he saying he can't
I
wait for
think
you
it
to come out
means
the closet? My question is, when are you guys, or one of you, doing a meetup here in Vancouver, Canada? I've been waiting to take you out to Drake Street, Real Street in Vancouver.
Look,
It'd be awesome if you guys booked a show here or came here as part of the Fan Expo or Comic-Con.
I'm trying to make this real. We're trying to go on tour with the podcast. I want to do it live. Actually, we haven't even tested doing it live yet. I don't know if I like that yet.
Yeah, I know. You're talking all this big game like we're trying to go on tour. We haven't done a show yet.
Oh, but I want to.
I mean, regardless, we're going to like it.
And I want to go all over. So if you have a city and you want it to be there, just like find a way, tell us that you'll come. And then if we get enough people that are saying yes.
The hard thing is, like, we'll get tweets from people, but...
How do we know you mean it?
Not even that, but it's like... We get a bunch of random tweets, but we don't. It's not like we're okay. That was one for Michigan, and that's one for Europe. Like we're not writing it down. So like, but I guess it is still helpful in a sense.
It's still helpful. I just need to know.
I think they have those websites where people can like actually vote.
Yeah. Why don't we just do one in LA? Have Mike Falzone open for us.
Hell yeah. Wait, what was the question?
They just said that we're coming to Vancouver.
Oh, one day. We love Canada. Canada, what's up with you? Here, you read the next one. You know I can't read and shit. I'm joking about that reading shit. I could totally read. My mommy taught me. You can do it, Will.
Hi, I'm Dion. So last Monday I went to...
Who is this character?
I'm sorry, look. Hey, I'm Dion. I currently have... Okay, I'm sorry. So last Monday, I went to class and hit on 3 different women's. I had pretty good conversation.
Wait, did it say women's?
It says women's, and then in quotations, he says women's.
I'm using that now.
Women's. I love me some women's.
Yo, these women's are straight fire. Women's.
I had pretty good conversations with them. Okay, it says... So last Monday, I went to class and hit on 3 different women's. I had pretty good conversations with them. They laughed at my jokes, and there was a lot of smiling. I got their Snapchats and hit them up later in the night. None of them replied. Except for one, she replied for a bit, then left me hanging. Should I try again in a few days and maybe try to be a little bit more interesting, or should I cut my losses? How the hell do you text girls nowadays? I'm only 20.
Wait, so, hold on.
Oh, God, I love that.
Wait, so he met 3 girls.
He met 3 girls.
Snapchatted all of them?
They smiled.
Okay.
And he says, okay.
They're mine.
They're mine.
How? So he Snapchatted them, they didn't respond, and he's asking, how do you text girls these days?
Yeah, that's the question, man.
That's the running question.
How do you text girls these days? I don't know. I'll be texting them, and I'll be like saying some shit. I remember I showed you one recently, and you're like, Will, you could be funnier than that, or something. You said, I know you could be funnier.
I'll be honest. I'm like 80% of the time disappointed with what you texted. 80% of the time.
I mean, I think that's just because you have a distortion of who you think I am,
and bullshit
you think
saying?
you know me. But with the ladies, I'm Williamo.
Williamo
Estevez.
No wonder you don't get laid. Who's the last time someone got laid with the name Williamo?
Well,
never, bitch.
Williamo gets laid so much that Williamo is like, hey, ladies.
How do you text the ladies? Okay, in my life, you know what I like to really do?
What?
I really like to just test something, see if it worked.
Like your dick?
If it doesn't work, yeah, like my dick. If it doesn't work, test some new shit. I'm always on to testing some new shit. A lot of people don't do that.
Like, I don't test new shit.
I even do this at work. Like, people will come and ask me for advice on like what to do and how to make things better. And I'm like, really? Like, it really depends on such and such, on your audience or what have you, whatever the topic is at hand. But just test something for a week. See the results. If the results weren't good, go, okay, that wasn't good. Scrap that shit. Test something new. And then if that is great, fucking make that shit even better. Life is about testing shit.
I think it's because what is the great about you is that at work you're separated from the project because it's not your face on the line. So you have the consciousness, you are standing away from it, so you can say, "Oh, just do this," because you could never solve your own problems. No one, for some reason, everyone else's problems are so much easier to fix than yours, and that's why you should always trust your friends. That's why I trust my friends so much, and I openly ask you guys, "What am I doing wrong? What do you think?" Because we are held down by our feelings and emotions, and the fucking man that we can't make. It's hard to make the right decision when you're not involved. You say, "Oh, A and B is C." That's what I think.
Who is the man? Is that the
in
government?
your life? Yeah, that's what they meant.
Who's the man in your life?
Oh God,
DVG.
There's anybody that's the man?
DVG.
You know what? For once in my life, I don't have anyone
DVG.
that's like. Okay, DVG.
Thanks, Will. You don't really have anybody?
I don't have anybody that's like. I don't have any specific guy that's like.
Will's transitioning out of Six God Love, and somebody else is gonna come through.
What do you mean? Oh no, I meant I have a man. Like I got my guys. I meant like I'm not transitioning out of that shit. Six God for life.
Well, I mean, you even said it the other day. Like you reached the pinnacle.
I'm saying that I said okay. Watching the Hotline Bling video, and I was like, I was so impressed by that. I was like, I don't think it could get. That's the most of a fan I had ever been of anyone in my life. I'm sorry, I'm doing shit with the mic again. I'm thinking like, I don't know how that can be topped.
Didn't you almost cry when you watched it?
Yes, I don't know if I wanted that said to the internet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't remember if I said that.
Don't worry, I'll delete that.
Maybe I did.
I won't.
I don't know what I said sometimes on between podcasts.
Yeah, we're always every podcast when we end it, we're like, oh shit, we might have said some
What
shit.
did I say?
But whatever, man. It doesn't matter. So what does he do? How does he text these girls? Be interesting for one.
He said that in it. He said, should I be more interesting? How do you?
If you have to ask yourself if you should be more interesting, I think you already know the answer, boy.
God. How do you be more interesting? Can you be more interesting?
No, because then you're not being genuine.
Yeah. Genuine.
Why'd you repeat what I said?
The way you said it was weird. Then you're not being genuine.
You're gonna call me out in front of all our peers?
Look here, peers. I just imagined us sitting in a not lit room with a room in the middle that was being lit, and all we can see was eyeballs in every direction.
It's like a freestyle battle.
It's like a freestyle battle. I would destroy you.
I don't know. That's true. Because I would be like Disaster, and I'll just fucking wreck you. If you have yet to listen to Disaster's freestyles, go to YouTube and type in Disaster. Dizaster. I think that's how he spells it.
Look, Darren.
And look up Disaster verse fucking anybody, really. Disaster versus DNA. That shit is incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the rap app too?
No, I just got this on the internet. Should I not use it
Can
then?
we use that? Now you fucking embarrassing us and shit. You making us look unprofessional. Now we're gonna get sued from whatever producer that is.
Shit.
And I'm gonna have to take all the royalties from this goddamn podcast to pay him off. All right.
I don't have the rap app.
So be more interesting. All right. Make them laugh. That's the number one key with girls. Make them laugh. And boys too, I think. I mean, if a girl is making me laugh, I'm more into it too. Hey, Darren and Will. This is from Nathaniel B. My name is Nate B. And I've been listening to you guys for a while now. You guys talk about people who inspire you a lot. I'm going to college soon to major in journalism with a mind. What are you asking me for? God damn it, Will. Am I not reading? Journalism with a minor in communications because I aspired to have a job like one of my idols. But my question is, where should I draw the line between aspiring to be like my idol and losing my own unique art? And how ethical is putting people on pedestals as idols anyway?
All right. What you got to say about? Are you gonna sneeze? I thought you were.
No, I'm not gonna sneeze. I'm digesting the question.
Oh.
Fuck. I don't know. That's always a hard one because I'm always like, okay, I've talked about it before. I have issues with my music. I'm still new. I've only been doing it like 2-3 years. I guess taking it seriously. And in the early stages of any art and any craft, you could be insecure about certain things and have doubts. So right now, my current the stage that I am in is I'm doubtful in my voice and that I have enough energy behind it. Mm-hmm. And I'm always like fucking comparing myself to like these people that I idolize. And I'm like, how the fuck do they do it? Well, I need to realize that Drake has like fucking 15 years on me, 10, 15 years on me. All these rappers who are now successful have been putting in work for years.
For years, yeah.
So, they're trained.
It's time.
So
it'll take
it's like time.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, why the fuck can I sound like them? And why, blah, 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 whatever bullshit. But I need to like realize that I'm not trying to be Drake. I'm not trying to be the new Drake. I'm trying to be, well, I guess in numbers, but I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to do the best me that I can do and just keep progressing that. So, yeah, look up to people and like aspire to be as good as them, but don't think that, I need to make blah, blah, blah just like blah, blah, blah. Just do you.
I used to be worried a lot about, I used to worry that my things were like other people's things a lot, but now I don't. But now I don't think my things are good. When I was
Why's that?
when I used to write things, I used to think, okay, this is what they would do. This is what they would do. And now that I like kind of go off me, I'm like, it's so much more stressful because I'm like, who the fuck would say this?
Exactly.
And
I feel that every day.
Yeah. And I think I
kicked your microphone. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I know that there's a type of thing that I do now. I think I've because I have such a history of doing I make so much bullshit. I have developed a weird, strange style, and I'm like, is it good?
Yeah, doubts. Fuck it, man. Those things are rough. It's
I think
hard
I
to,
just
like,
said my
kick 'em.
personal feelings on the internet.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it always ends up with me doing that, but it's cool.
Yeah, these fucking insecure nights. Everyone has them. It's fine. But like I'll have nights where I'm like, fuck everything. I'm the shit right now. I'm feeling myself. And then the next night I'm like, literally every song I've ever made, I will record it. It will take me hours to re-record. I'll listen to it that night. I will love it. I'll get up the next morning, play it back, and hate it, and want to re-record it. And guess what? I do. On Hold Me To It, I re-recorded every single verse like fucking. I think the minimum was maybe 3 times. There's the hook on I forgot what song it was. I actually don't even want to say which one it is. The hook on one of the tracks, I wrote and recorded 6 other versions that were completely different and hated every single one. And then finally was like, okay, I'm okay with this hook. I actually like.
I think that's just proof you're working hard, man.
Man, I'm trying it, but there's a point of working hard and like moving forward and working hard, but not moving forward because you just keep beating yourself up and not like releasing the shit. You know how many songs I have that are unreleased that I will never release.
And I always think that they are, and I'll be like singing your songs, and I'll be like, and I'll ask you, I'll be like, hey, did this one ever come out? And you're like, nope,
that one never came out.
Would you ever put them out?
Maybe like no, probably never.
Wow.
No,
they'll just be for us.
Yeah.
What kind of secret Kanye songs are that? There's
hundreds.
There's hundreds of secret. I bet I would love to be Kim Kardashian for a day and just hear him in another room with his new song, Smack a Hoe, Smack a Hoe.
Okay. Fuck, a light went out. But like I think I was reading, I think it was Mac Miller, and it might have been when he was releasing Blue Side Park. I think he said he wrote like 200 songs.
200
and then he picked the songs that went on the album. Imagine writing 200 videos, recording all 200 videos, and then only releasing 10 of them.
Do you want to know why see here, this is the interesting part about it. Do you know my computer's fucked up?
Yeah.
The reason my computer's fucked up is because I have so much things on my desktop. That's because I write videos all the time. And then I put them on desktop and never look at them again. So if you went through my computer, I'd say there is 200 videos that I never made. I can sit on here in the podcast and read them to you and wince at the jokes.
I have a shitload of notes on my phone of like lyrics, verses that I just have never used and I probably won't ever use.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's good to release them and get criticism from people and like,
But you got to put out what you think is good.
You got to put out your best work. But then also, it's good to just constantly write. I have a goal that the first like 7 days I was fucking killing it, but I had a goal of write every day for a month. And the first like 7 to 8 days I was killing it, and then I slipped up one day and then broke the habit, and now I haven't wrote for like 4 days or 3 days. But it's just good to write. Just constantly write. Constantly stretch that fucking muscle.
Yeah.
Flex that muscle.
Yeah,
Whatever that expression is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit either. Just do it.
Yeah. With writing, I need a comfortable atmosphere. That's what the backyard was doing for me. But now that I have my car, it's great. It's great.
You have it 100.
It's a perfect atmosphere. It's so silent. Oh, God.
You weren't there when I needed you. You were never home. The clock always ticked. You were never in my zone. Poetry slam. Poetry slam.
Damn, that was a good one. I woke up at night, third time this night. What did I look at? My phone. Who hit it? No one I know. Emptiness my life felt. Middle of the night. Would you be the one that was right? If I looked at you at night, into those brown eyes attached to that 6'3" body with that little whiff of hair on top? Would you be mine if I looked at you right? Would you be mine if I looked at you tonight? Poetry slam.
You said night a lot.
It was a nighttime poem, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You don't think I'll fuck you up?
At what?
Anything. Darren, you think you're better than me at so many things? That's because we haven't played in a while.
Played what, basketball?
Oh, is that what you think I'm talking about?
Well, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about basketball. When's the last time we had a game?
2 years ago? At that park? And then your dad called you?
Oh, yeah. What did he call me about?
I don't know, probably telling you, like, your uncle's moving in or something.
I'm going to say yeah. Cool.
But yeah, if we played right now, I'd fucking murder you.
Do you really think that?
Have you seen my dribbling skills?
But when's the last time you played?
I will cross you over and break your ankles.
But the only thing that's changed since then
As I got stronger.
is I got stronger. Damn, then we're just even. Then we're in the same spot. Then I guess I'll probably lose.
Yeah, you couldn't even make a basket, remember? Are we
Yeah,
doing
but
another? Did you get another email, or are we wrapping this up?
I think we're wrapping this up. I'm sorry. Did I disappoint you on this one, Darren? I'm sorry. This didn't. You know, they say in order to have a good meal, it needs to. I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm just. And I'm bullshit. It wasn't bullshit. Look, Darren, I'm sorry. Stop. Don't give me that look. Fuck you. Several shoes fell. Count them. 1, 2. These two match. I get 2 points each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're gonna pick those up?
Ha! Darren wouldn't talk to me for a week if I didn't pick him up. Fucking baby.
Oh, you think you're funny, huh?
Yes.
You think you have jokes over there?
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pick him up, Daddy.
I'm gonna watch you too.
Don't. While I do that, you wrap up the podcast. Don't.
No,
roll the credits.
No, I'm enjoying
roll
this.
the credits.
No, I'm
not
cool.
doing this. I don't need a narration of this. I don't need to. Yeah, boy. Why are you fucking getting saved by my mom or something? Like, I don't need this.
I'm not. I didn't say anything. I'm just watching.
I don't want to feel like I'm in The Color Purple.
I don't know. Is that a reference?
I don't want to feel like I'm in the movie The Color Purple,
Is that the
directed
Prince
or
movie?
produced by Steven Spielberg.
Is that the Prince movie?
I remember. Okay, so like black people love The Color Purple.
So that was the She Didn't Text Back podcast.
I wanted to say a specific story that I'll never bring up ever again in my life.
Okay, go ahead.
One time, a cast member that was in the movie came to our church, and everyone was like, "Oh, he was in The Color Purple, baby." So, okay.
So this is the She Didn't Text Back podcast, where Will and I discuss bullshit. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go check out iTunes. Go to the iTunes store and search She Didn't Text Back. Leave us a nice review. It helps grow the show. I think at one point we were like the top 30 podcasts in the comedy charts. We want to get to the top 10. You know, we got a ways to go, but we can do it. And if you want to send us an email, you can go to shedidn'ttextback@gmail. Oh, wait, no, that's not a... Well, yeah, that's right. shedidn'ttextback@gmail.com. Send us anything. If you want us to give you advice, if you want us to check out your mom's birthday photo,
Yeah.
like, whatever you want, send it through the email. We just realized the other day there's a lot more unread emails than we thought.
So many more than we thought.
You motherfuckers are sending them quick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you got an interesting advice-related question that you want us to answer, just send it to us at shedidn'ttextback@gmail.com, I think.
Also, if we read the emails Monday night. So if you want to really...
If you got a spicy one.
If you really want to send in a spicy one and get your chances higher of it being read on the show, send it Monday night. And also share this podcast with a friend. If you share it with
And
one
they
friend,
do.
two
And
friends...
I was reading the emails I meant to tell you, and I was reading some of them, and they were talking about how they didn't want them to be said because some of their friends listened to their podcast. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Damn, I'm sorry to the motherfuckers that didn't want us to say their name and we accidentally said the name. I'm sorry. All right, I didn't mean it.
You ruined him.
That's why we don't say last names. We just say blank, first initial, or first letter. Yeah. That's it. I think that's all. I wish we had some really hyped outro music to go out on.
Metro Boomin on the... Soldier boy, tell him.
That's it. Until next week.
I love pie.
That was a headgum podcast.